The Vergas Show is brought to you by Vergas State Bank, your locally owned full-service bank.
With 2 locations in Vergas and Perham, make the right call. Call Hanson's, the most trusted name in plumbing and heating.
Goodman Supermarket in Vergas, specializing in fresh meat, produce, and bakery items since 1975. SPANKY'S Stone Hearth, casual fine dining on the shores of beautiful Rose Lake.
Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherri Hanson. Thanks for joining me today. And it can't get anywhere more beautiful than where we are right now on Long Lake. We're down at the park in Vergas, and right in the background is the loon. And Julie Lammers, City Clerk, thanks for joining me today too.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, it's, we were just talking. It's beautiful right now.
Yes.
You need to come to the Vergas area and just drive around and look at how the leaves are turning. And what I love about Vergas is it's a hopping town in the summertime. There's no doubt about that. But people do not close up their shops come fall or come winter, even as far as that goes. Maybe the hours get a little bit shortened, but I think that people are starting to realize that fall around Vergas is probably one of the premier times to be here.
It is. It's absolutely gorgeous outside.
You just mentioned driving over. You live over in Pelican Rapids, and you drove over there, and then it was just gorgeous. Amazing.
The leaves have all turned, and it's just, they're on the trees, and you can't ask for a more beautiful drive than down number 4 right now.
Yeah, we're truly blessed to be in this area right here. And right now we're at the Long Lake Park. Like I said, you can recognize the loon behind us watching over the city. I always love that thought. But we're on the new pier. The DNR provided the city of Vergas and the city park with a brand new pier, and it's beautiful. Tell me how that all came about, Julie.
Actually, it's a grant from the Minnesota DNR that the city applied for and received. The pier came in a little late due to the state shutdown, but now is all up and running, and we've got people fishing on the pier practically every day.
It is. It's great to see, and what I like about it is the old pier was nice, it was sufficient, but this has just gotten just a nice platform, and so you can fit a lot of people on it. And I don't know why there aren't people down here right now fishing. Maybe we scared them away. I don't know. Well, like I said, Julie Lammers is our new city clerk, and I don't think we've ever officially welcomed you. So welcome to the city of Vergas, Julie.
Thank you.
Tell me how it's going. You've been on board since, is it April?
Since May.
Since May.
Yes.
All right. Tell me what your perception of the city of Vergas and how your job's going so far.
A beautiful community. It's amazing how each day is different. Towards the weekends, it's just busy and there's people everywhere. Now things have slowed down at the beginning of the week. There's not quite as many people going around, but we are very active, and it's just really exciting to see the beauty of the community.
It is. It's a great community, and if I know a lot of you that watch this show come over to the Vergas community and frequent our shops and our restaurants and our stores, and we appreciate that. Thank you for doing that, and we love seeing people on the street. But there's a part of it, the people that live here year round. This is the time of year when it does slow down a little bit. Then you get to go into those shops and those restaurants and really enjoy them too. Yeah, so that's kind of fun. Julie, do you have new hours at the city office now that you're on board?
We do. We are open Mondays through Thursdays from 9 to 5.
9 to 5. Okay, so you're over here during those hours, and so I know one thing that has been out there, Julie, is they've got a yard waste permit.
Yes, now at the recycling center, if people outside of the city limits would like to drop off their yard waste, their tree leaves and tree clippings and things like that, they can now drop them off at the recycling center if they stop by and get a permit. The permit costs $30, and it is good until December 31st of 2012. So if they stop in now, it'll be for all of next year. All
of next year too. And so the city residents obviously can use the recycling area, they can use the yard waste area, and it's open to them. It's levied on our taxes, of course.
Correct, yes.
But anybody who is not a resident of the city, all they need to do is just stop in on Monday through Thursday between 9 and 5, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then you can get that permit. So make sure you stop in and see Julie if you want to do that. We're all going to be doing some fall cleanup, and we're going to be getting our yards cleaned up, and maybe even doing some tree trimming, and we do need a place to put that stuff.
That's right. It's a very needed item.
It's a good place to have. One thing I noticed that was kind of cool, if you're taking your stuff up to the recycling unit, don't forget the Lions Club. They put their trailer up there for any of your aluminum cans, and so they're using that, and that's just kind of a win-win situation. You want to get rid of them, you want them to be recycled, and they can use the funds from it for different projects that they have.
Correct.
There is something going on in the city of Vergas that's pretty exciting, and that's one of the main things I wanted to talk to you today about is the small grant applications. Let's talk about that a little bit.
The Small Cities Development Grant is a wonderful opportunity for city residents and commercial owners. We're both doing the commercial and residential.
Okay.
And so they just need to stop by if they're interested. We have a form at City Hall for them to fill out. And we will find out if at the next council meeting they will make a resolution where we will send in our grant application, and then in April or May we will find out if we are going to receive the grant.
Okay, so now if I live in the city limits of Vergas, and if I'm just interested and by coming in and signing up, it doesn't mean that I have to do something, right?
No, there's no contract saying that we are going to get the grant. There's nothing saying that you need to receive it.
Okay. And then the other thing I know that there's been questions that people have been asking, is there a certain number of people in the city that have to sign up to make us eligible for this grant?
Yes, the cities that have the most interest are going to get the grants. And so we are trying to get at least 60 people, 60 residents in Vergas to sign up for the grant.
Okay.
And currently we have just over 40.
Okay, so we need 20 more people from the city of Vergas that are just maybe thinking about one of those projects that they want to do, or even if there's just a minor amount of interest that you maybe don't think you're going to do something, go in and sign up, because it's going to help those people that really do need it, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay,
Yep.
and then you mentioned that the commercial businesses too can be doing this.
Right, we also are applying for the commercial portion of it, and we need about 20 of them, and we have about 15 right now. And if they show interest, theirs is a little bit different, where the residential is a paid-for grant, and in the commercial, it's a percentage.
Okay.
So it is more of a loan.
So explain this to me just a little bit more. We've got, okay, so if I came in as a city owner and I signed up for it, and the city resolution goes through and we're accepted to receive this grant, say I want to put new windows in because my windows are, and so how does this work?
Then first, the HRA will assign which homes get on the list first.
Okay.
And then when they come, they will sit down with you. There will be like 3 or 4 pages of paperwork that you'll need to fill out, and that'll be the time when you'll decide what you want to have done. And it can be anything from windows to furnaces to wiring to shingling to siding, any of those type home improvement items. And that is when you'll have to make your decision of what you want done.
Okay.
At that time, then they will go out and get contractors, which you will have a part in, of who is going to do the work on your home.
Okay.
And then the work will all be done. And you will then have a lien on your property for 10 years. If you stay living in your home in 10 years, the lien comes off your property and it is completely paid for.
Wow. Wonderful opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
It is. And so I think what we're trying to get today is for people to realize that go in and sign up. You have no obligation by signing up if you just have any kind of interest at all, because it's only going to help the city and just improve things that are going on within the city. Okay.
Yes.
And Julie, you'd help them get through that sign-up process.
Yeah, it's a very easy form. If you know your name and address, you can fill out the form.
That sounds good. Well, Julie, thank you for joining us today on the Vergas Show, but thank you more for being a part of the community of Vergas and our new city clerk. And I know we'll be seeing more of you. And
you're
maybe
welcome.
next time on the show we can talk a little bit more about what the city council has going on. They meet the first Monday of every month, so maybe you want to come sure and make sure what the city's got going on too.
So it's
All right.
great.
You make sure you stop in Vergas. It's beautiful right now. Have a good day.